MLB The Show's Tour of the Minors takes us to the South Central region of the United States and a stop here in the Texas League. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Tulsa Drillers. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Michael Lawrence will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Michael Lawrence will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Michael Lawrence. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in a two-way.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Watson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Michael Baker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Nobody down here. Hey, grounder right here.
Here comes a 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Michael Lawrence will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Drillers lead it 2-1. Michael Baker will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Hey, roll it up here.
Here comes a 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-1. Sean Iswaldo will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Now the 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Drillers lead it 6-1. Adam Haywyre will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Michael Lawrence will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The next pitch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Is Waldo. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Here's a spot where he's probably looking for something hard again, but instead they change up on him, get him out, run a little, and all he can do is pop it straight up.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Drillers strike oil here. They win it 6-1. Good night, everybody. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Michael Lawrence will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
The 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's set down, one away. A look here at the scouting report, as there are the pitches and corresponding speeds we'll see him use this afternoon. Greg McElroy will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop in a big way.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Michael Lawrence will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Michael Lawrence.
First offering on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. 1 is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Hey, let's go right here. Come on, baby. Hey, now, we got one.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here we go, guys.
The next pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Miguel Ramirez waits on deck. Pause, now the pitch. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here we go. Come on, guys. Let's go right here.
The 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Here we go, right now, fellas. Gotta hold them, let's go. Yeah, here we go.
Ready now on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job laying off.
Here comes a 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Steve Wright would be next. Full count offering on its way. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it, but it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Steve Wright will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid. Hey, put him away right here. Hey, now, get us out of this.
He's set, now the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Luis Trujillo will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. One there on the first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
First pitch coming. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. And Steve, what a nice moment that is for him. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those firsts out of the way, but the first home run, well, that's kind of extra special for any hitter. This is exactly the kind of production that this team's going to be looking for from him as he moves up through the minor leagues.
William Muser will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Missions lead it 3-2. Terrence Fox will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Michael Lawrence will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Kike Hernandez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3. Rick Moran is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Michael Lawrence will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Drillers strike oil here. They win it 4-3. So long, everybody.